When I was a child, my mom always told me, Angel, when you were born, all the angels came from heaven. Do you know why? Because you're special. On June 16, 2018, I launched my show, Have Faith, Let It Begin. I always wanted to change the world, share my personal testimony, share real-life stories and motivational topics to set out to go out and change the world. Join me each and every week, Monday through Friday, because this is a show all about faith. My name is Angel, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin. Have faith, let it begin. Hello everyone, my name is Angel, and this is Tuesday, April 16, 2019. There's no car in the background because I am home, and I am watching my daughter Ariel, who is with me today and joining us, and she's playing with her toys and watching her video. So you'll hear her occasionally in the background. Hopefully that does not distract any one of you. Just want to point out one thing as we continue on with Chapter 2 of my depression. One thing that I just am excited about. Our website is about 80 to 85% complete. It will be launching no later than May 5th. We will have a grand episode regarding that celebration as we launch a website. And we'll tell you more about it as the weeks to come. Folks, this is Chapter 2 of my depression. And I want to first of all thank everyone for their kind words that wrote to me after Chapter 1 aired. It's very, very uplifting. But I want to get into the purpose of, I was very vague yesterday describing how the depression, how it resurfaced. Now I want to get a little bit more detailed. So as I've been battling the depression and dealing with insecurities yet again, I found myself in a position thinking that maybe I had to change who I am. And I knew once I thought that I was in the wrong direction, because I know from my own way of thinking that you never should change who you are. God made us in His image, and this is who we are. Now, you can evolve, you can change for the better, you can get rid of things that, you felt are hurting you health-wise. So that part I have been doing. Ever since my last surgery of kidney stones, my water intake is through the roof. I started thinking about my daughter, and I started thinking that I need to be in better shape so that I can be around for a very long time, so that I'm around long enough that she's ready to be on her own and hopefully one day married and have her own children. Yes, he shared that. So I started to think about ways of how to better myself health-wise, better myself in different aspects of my life. I've reached out to people in my church. I've reached out to my therapist, and a good friend of ours that lives in this neighborhood, his name is Rod. Thank you, Rod. Has also been a very, very big part of helping me out. My sister as well, Leanne, you've heard her once on the show. She also was a big help in helping me understand, the traits and how to keep myself healthy and things I have to do to make sure I'm in good shape. So that's something that I've decided to do officially. Actually, it starts today. I had to do a lot of prep work up until today's first day, but it begins today, and I'm just asking for prayer that continues. A lot of things that I've done too that have made my depression a lot easier is venting. Oh, Ariel dropped her toy. Venting out to people that I can trust. My good friend Brian, who I speak to pretty much daily. My good friend Chip. My friend Sigfredo, who we haven't talked as much. That's my fault. So Freddie, I will do my best. I know I've said that many times. It's hard, but you know it as you being a father as well. And of course Chip too, but Chip has a easier excuse. He lives way, way far away. But he always makes the time, and I appreciate that. And, as you've heard on many of these episodes, I only have 3 good friends. My 3 best friends are the only 3 that I can trust. They're the ones that I let into my life. They're the ones that I tell everything to. I'm very close to them, and I believe that I can tell them anything. And that's important. So one of the things I did, again, was changing the way my health habits are. Yeah, Ariel. and second is keeping my friends closer and closer. I spoke also about my job, and that is starting to make an upturn. Slowly but surely, I'm confronting individuals that are either speaking negatively about me or the job, or just being negative in general, and trying to reduce issues. I know I can't cure gossip. The only thing I can do to stop it is not get involved, which I've done. But it just doesn't make things any easier when people around you are constantly trying to bring you down. And that's important. That's an important thing to overcome. As far as my marriage is concerned, people did ask me, is your marriage in trouble? Never. We've had our spats here and there, but one of the things that I'm extremely grateful is that I have an amazing wife. And I'm not just saying that because she'll probably listen to this one episode. She doesn't really listen to this many episodes. I think it's because she lives with me already and she knows what I'm going to talk about. But Ariel does. So my wife is a very good supportive partner. She has always been there with me. She always gives me word of advice, words of wisdom. She is my rock, and we're best friends, and I can tell her anything. We generally fight when it comes to our in-laws. I said earlier, her side of the family and I don't meet eye to eye. And luckily for me, none of them listen to this show anyway. But I guess we all have issues with our in-laws. Somebody wrote to me regarding yesterday's episode. They said, and they wrote, in-laws. I know. I don't want to project. I don't want to sit here and talk negative about them. They are great people. They have great hearts. They are a very, very close-knit family, which I respect and admire. But at the same token, they just don't know how to stop certain things. They just don't know how to. They get too involved, and I guess that's why it's difficult sometimes to get along with them. But yeah, Ariel. See, Ariel knows. But hold on one second. Let me feed her real quick. I'm gonna take a quick second here. Let me just do that. Well, by the magic of I was ready to stand up, but she started to calm down. I think it's because her video is almost over. She's pretty good like that. So again, I don't want to sit here and say anything negative. We just had a very rocky beginning to our relationship, our in-laws and myself. And I'm speaking about my wife's side of the family. We've never truly rekindled or healed the wounds that they have done to me. It all stems back to an engagement ring, and I really don't want to get too detailed with that because, yeah, exactly. I don't want to get too detailed with that, but they've never truly, forgiven me for that. And on top of that, I've never really, I've forgiven them, but it's something that was very, very hard hitting. And then when we were buying a house, they got also heavily involved, and I guess I was a little bit, I was pretty nasty a little bit because I was very, very hell-bent on making sure that my wife and I made the decision together, and again, they got a little too involved for me. Anyway, I'm a very stubborn person. I can be stubborn, and I'm aware of that. And but I'm one of those people that like to try to make a decision without other people's influences. I respect people's opinions, but when their opinions become direct and they're trying to tell you how to run your life, that's when I draw the line. So, a lot of that, how does that compare from then to now? Well, with the birth of Ariel and just everything that's been happening ever since, it's just been difficult to I don't want to ramble here, but I'm trying to find the words to be respectful, and I don't want to be disrespectful either because I have nothing disrespectful to say, but I'm trying to choose my words wisely in case one day they do listen to this and they take it the wrong way. I guess what I'm trying to say is I've become very overprotective of my daughter, and I've said certain things that I felt were necessary when it came to watching my daughter, and unfortunately some of the things that I've said offended people, but at the same token they hold merit, and then at the same token to that, my voice really wasn't heard. I was more ignored, so we move forward from that. Well, we're reaching the 10-minute mark, and I don't want to overstay my welcome this morning because I know by now everybody's gotten to work. But I promise you that tomorrow will be a conclusion of where the depression took and where I'm at today. And we're only going to do three parts, like I said. And Ariel's getting uptight. She needs to be fed. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's Chapter 2. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please do so at our social media outlets, or you can email us as well. For Have Faith, Let It Begin, my name is Angel. Thank you for listening. Thank you for indulging me for the last two chapters. And I look forward to closing this out tomorrow on Chapter 3. Have faith. Let it begin. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day. Don't forget, everybody, we are available every single weekday, Monday through Friday at 7:30 a.m. And get ready for the launch of our brand new website. That's right, it is on its way. I cannot wait to launch it so that I can be even closer to each and every one of you. Stay tuned for the upcoming episodes as we launch our website. For Have Faith, Let It Begin, my name is Angel.